All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about billing. Okay, so I clicked on the pin and unpinned it, so I want to pin that. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to talk about billing now. So let's go to billing and let's click on purchase services. Okay, so remember how I was talking about Visio in the previous video? You may not have remembered, but we can actually get Visio right from here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look for Visio. And I'm going to click on Visio plan. Okay. This is a lightweight, and then this is let's look at the details. And I'm actually going to sign up for Visio so we can actually talk about this in a later section because I think utilizing Visio is an important part of being a administrator. Any type of IT administrator needs Visio. Okay. I don't care who you are. You need to have a layout of the office or your workspace so you know where things are. So you can visualize, okay, Bobby Jones is having problems in Office 2. He's in marketing and this computer's not working. Okay, that's where I need to replace that device. That's an example. Okay. Um, so I think Visio is crucial to being an IT director or an admin. Okay. So I'm going to let this load. We'll give it a second. And I'll talk a little bit about Visio while we're waiting. So I utilize Visio for the office that I was working in. We had two offices. And so we had about 80 or 90 devices. Okay. When we did this. And then we added another 20 or so employees, and then we had 100 employees. Okay. And so what we did is we laid out, I drew a rough draft of the map. Okay. I just hand drew it. Okay. And then I had the guy that I hired. There was an error looking for your person. Really? Okay. Let's refresh the page here. We'll give it a second here to kind of reload and see if we can get Visio. Okay, there we go. So what we can do is we can do, they have two plans here. I'm not sure why it's going haywire like this, but you can do, so we're going to do one license. We're going to start a trial, free trial. And what I want to do is I want to try one free trial for 1 month term. Okay, so we're going to try now. And I'm going to block out my address here, but that service usage address, I'm going to hit continue. I have to block that too. And then now we have Visio. Okay, or we should have it. We should be able to add it to our account. So let's view products now. Okay, so we should have Microsoft products, okay, and benefits. Okay. Okay, nothing showing up. And let's see if anything shows up here. There are products owned. Here we go. All right, so it is active. So commercial direct, okay. So we have Microsoft 365 Business Premium Trial and then Visio Plan 2 Trial. Okay, so if I go to licenses real quick, let's take a look at that. We have subscriptions. So I have 25 left of Visio, and I have 24 left for Microsoft 365 Business Premium. So I can create up to 25 accounts. Okay, so I have 24 more left. And then here I can create 25. So let's add Visio to my user account. So let's go to active users. Let's go to Josh Warner here. And what we can do is we can go to licenses and apps. And we're going to go to Visio Plan 2 and save our changes. And then that's going to activate that account. And now we have Visio on there. So once I save the changes, we'll just save one more time to make sure it's saved. Now when I go over here, I should get access to Visio. Let me just make sure I have it. Okay, so let's go to your products again. And if I refresh this, we should have 24 available. So we have one assigned for each. Okay. So then we have licenses. We talked about that. Same thing. And that's just going to show, I don't know what it's going to show. It's thinking. So we're good there. requests are made from members of your organizations for license assignments. So people can request licenses, and then auto claim policy. Auto claim policies save you and your users time by allowing them to claim a product license the first time they sign in to an app. Set which app a person uses to claim a license and which product the license will come from. So we can add a policy here. So we can turn on the setting. Okay, so what this basically would do, if I wanted to activate it, which I'm not going to do for this example, but I'll explain to you what it does, is, and this is a great feature, what you can do is, if I sign up somebody for a new account, if I create a new account and they log in, okay, they will get access, they'll claim a product license, okay? So let's turn on the setting just for fun. And then let's create or add an auto policy claim or auto claim policy. Then you can automatically assign license to your users. Okay, so if we go to auto claim, let me just see here if I can, I want to see where that's at. Okay, let's add a policy. I don't know where I was going there. Let's call it auto claim policy. Okay, so what this is going to do is when a user signs into this app, Microsoft Teams, okay, then it will give them access to Microsoft 365 Business Premium. Okay, so next. Okay, and then what you can do is give them access to everything. So for example, okay, so the ones that are set up by default are the ones you want to use. And if you turn these on, this may cause a problem with the service, which is why they have it turned off. Okay, so if I hit next and we do policy name, auto claim policy, Microsoft Teams, Microsoft 365 Business Premium, 24 available licenses. Okay, let's create a policy. So the cool thing about this is if you log them on with Teams, okay, they will automatically claim a Microsoft 365 Business Premium plan as long as they have a user account through your company. Okay, and what that does is it simplifies and automates your process to add people to Microsoft 365. Okay, because remember, you have 25 licenses, so you want to add as many people as you need to for your business, right? So that's licenses. Okay, so that's subscriptions, requests, and auto claim policy. All right, and so I can check this, we can delete it, or I can view the report. So let's just delete it. I'll hit yes. And then let's talk about bills and payments. Okay, so on here, there may be some personal information that I'm gonna have to blur out, just so you know ahead of time. We have payment methods. We have, so this is my information here. And then we have billing profile, okay? Then we have billing accounts. So with billing accounts, we have billing accounts manages your purchasing relationship with Microsoft. Each billing account contains defining info about your organization, like your address, contact info, and any tax info that applies, okay? Then we have payment methods. So this is my payment method here. So again, I'm going to blur all this out so you won't be able to see it, but that's where it is, okay? Then we have billing notifications. So they'll send you a notification by email when the bill is due. So for me, they're going to send it to Josh at joshwarner.onmicrosoft.com, and then my alternate email is joshwarner2021@gmail. Okay, and then you can change that information here. Okay, and then you can edit the notifications here. I recommend keeping it at the default, but you're free to do what you want with that. Okay, so that's billing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.